What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the pod. I'm your host, Diehard, and I'm here with you. We are at episode 16 of Supforce Live. We'll go like this. What? Oh, fuck. This? That. There we go. 16. 16. I can't just do it with like two hands now. Amazing that we've got 16 episodes now. So psyched for this one. So psyched for it because the person we have today is a huge part of Supforce. Not that everyone isn't, but she has done a lot. She's one of our top chatters in there, and we were going to talk to her in a second. But let's get some of the business out of the way first before we get there. And remember, people, that if you don't know what Supforce is, we are a multi-platform community streaming support family. That's right, we are family. All of us together are family. We help you no matter what platform you're on, whether you're on DLive, whether you're on Twitch, Mixer, Facebook, whether you're on Twitter, Instagram. We have makeup artists, which our guest is a makeup artist too, as well as a streamer. So we're really excited to talk to her about that. We also support TikTokers, which is crazy because you don't know of any other support community that supports TikTokers as well. Which, if you ask our good buddy Rabble, he hates TikTok. He doesn't understand it. He doesn't get it. Even though I'm the dad of Supforce, he doesn't get what TikTok is. But that's cool. He's going to learn. He's going to learn. I'll tell you that. So make sure you click. There's a link in our chat right now. Discord.gg/Supforce. We are a level 3 boosted Discord server. We have over 520 people that we have in our server. We are well on our way to becoming a Discord partner, which we should get that probably before the end of the year, most definitely, but we're hoping in the next few months we'll be able to get that. So can't wait for you to join us. Make sure you click there, read all about us, hit up the websites we have, supportforce.ca, supportforce.co, and supportforce.info. You can read more about us if you would like to before you join the Discord server. But trust me, you will not be disappointed, okay? Other streaming communities I've been into don't deliver on what they say Supforce does. We deliver on what we're going to say we're going to do. You want support, you're going to get support no matter where you're at. And we reward people for getting out of those silos. If you're a Twitch streamer and you go support somebody on DLive or Mixer, guess what? You get 25% more bonus on your boosting for supporting that person than you do on Twitch. So we encourage people to get out of their silo and get to other platforms. So that is one of the things is huge for us that we really push, and that's one of the things that really drew me to Supforce is the cross-platform collaborations and support that we encourage with everybody. So that's right, QP. You get support, you get support, you get support. You get out of Supforce what you put in, is what we always say. So remember, hashtag support the support. So without further ado, I would like to speak to our guests of the morning. Oh, thank you very much for the ice cream, DJ. So, our guest this evening is a wonderful person, and I'm sure probably 90% of the people in this server have talked to this woman, and she is amazing. She is a great makeup artist, a great all-around person, a great mom. And we are happy to have her. She is not only a makeup artist and a streamer, she is one of our moderators, and she is the assistant Twitter manager and helps out our good buddy Kaylee Creates with the Twitter platform as well. So she does it all, and we wouldn't be where we are without her. So please, everybody, put your hands together, throw up some stickers to give some support to the one, the only, MadlyInvincible! Maybe. Hey, she is! How are you, Madly? You know what? No, we need to start this the right way. Oh, no. What's up, Madly?
How did I know? The ceiling.
That's right. If you guys love her saying, you can get it on her merch.
Yes.
Somebody put that link up there, too, for her. How are you this evening, Madly?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
Doing well, doing well. Really excited to get to talk to you. Excited for these people out there to get to know you a little bit better than they already do.
Great.
So, why don't you just give people a brief synopsis of yourself, Madly?
Oh, me? Oh man. Well, you put it best. I literally do it all. Right. I'm a full-time mom. I am a costume designer by career. I'm a mod for you guys. When it comes to being an artist, I do everything from traditional art to graphics, digital, 3D. I do makeup. I do body painting. I do it all. I love it.
That's great, and we love seeing your creations and everything that you do too, as well. I want to dive in first here about your actual profession of what you can actually. I don't know how much you can actually talk about it, but the actual costume design that you do by trade. Do you work at a actual business, or is it something that people come to your house and do or ask for?
Okay. So my official title is a costume designer slash technician. I prefer technician because I'm better at all the technical aspects,
Okay,
and being a designer is very crazy. Um, but yeah. So I work in theater. When people think costume designer, they think Halloween costumes. Oh my god,
right,
no. Yeah, that's the fun stuff. Halloween, yes.
right.
But no, I do. So I work for stage. I make costumes for shows, theater productions. I make shows for dance. Um, and in the whole theater world, how your career works, you can move around. I was talking to someone about this the other day too. You can work at one location, and it goes by seasons.
Hmm.
You have fall, you have spring, and then you have the summer. The fall and spring can be conjoined as 1 year, but summer stock is like where you get to float around. So
Okay.
where I worked at my university when I was back up in school, and I got the wonderful chance to work at a um high up there. I forgot the word all of a sudden. Oh, professional. Jesus. A professional theater. I got to work for Porthouse Theater in Ohio, and that has been my favorite thing that I've ever done. I was costume design assistant, I was costume technician, stitcher. I literally did everything
Okay.
for a plus cast, and it was insane.
Nice.
Fun. So, yeah.
What's been your favorite part or your favorite thing that you've done while working there?
Favorite part that I've done while working there? Oh man, that's a loaded question. I think it's getting to know the cast.
Mm-hmm.
Because, right, so I'm a very people person and I'm very interactive.
Right.
So while I'm in the costume shop, I'm also like this with all the actors.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some actors that I'm still friends with today, like on Facebook, like we'll talk and be like, hey, how's it going? Hey, how's your kids? Hey, how's this? And that? Like, right. So it's really great. So I think relationship between the actors
Okay.
and my top people.
Right. So is there something that happened that you were like, oh, that was close? Like you had to like get something done like at the last second, and you were able to come through in the pinch.
So many times. That is the story of my life. There was one time rehearsals right before the show was about to start. One of my actors had like the skirt piece, like a gypsy like skirt thing,
Mm-hmm.
and it came loose. So while everyone's dancing, there's this haphazard long ass piece of fabric just going around, and I'm just like, oh my god, can we please stop? Can we please stop? Can you please stop? Everyone's about to die. But like, that was one thing. Another thing, someone had a brooch
Mm-hmm.
and it had fallen off on stage, and
Oh.
we could not find it. Yeah, there's a lot of things where I have to run, and the way one of our theaters was set up was the stage is on one floor, a costume
Mm-hmm.
shop is above it, and the green room is in the middle. So you have to haul ass stairs to
Okay.
get what you need, and then haul ass backstage, and
Gotcha.
then a whole process, a lot of running around, a lot of immediate things.
Nice. Yeah, I my aunt she passed away last year, but she worked downtown at the Fisher building, the Fisher Theater in Detroit, and she was a wardrobe designer there, or head wardrobe person there, and she got to be actually really good friends with Rosie O'Donnell when she was in town to do Grease, and she played Rizzo there, and she actually got to to befriend her, and she like would tell me stories all the time of being down there and the things that she did, and it was just yeah. It's funny because people just think, oh, you get all the costumes ready for the day, and then that's it, and then you're done, and it's like no, it's a lot
Oh
more
no,
than that.
it's a lot. If you're there for hours, tech week, you are there from 8 a.m. to like hopefully 2 a.m. at night.
Yeah, and that's what I think the common misconception of people in your profession are, is that they're just like, oh yeah, they get it ready and then they're just done. That's it.
Nope.
It's like,
Nope.
no, there's so much that go into it.
A lot of blood, sweat, and tears, which is funny.
Right.
If we ever get blood on an actor's costume, it's good luck. So they're always like, yes.
Yeah. Nice. So let's talk about you do game a little bit, right?
Yes, I do. I definitely am a geek.
Yes. So what was your first foray into gaming? Like, what was your first game that you remember playing?
That I can remember. I honestly can't remember the name of it. I know my first console was the Dreamcast.
Okay.
The farthest back game that I remember playing was like the very, very first. It was either the first Soul Calibur or the first Tekken. Not the first Tekken, like the early one.
Okay.
I remember. And like since then, Soul Calibur is one of my favorite games since.
Okay. What was your? I'm sorry. Say that one more time.
Soul Calibur.
Okay, Soul Calibur is your favorite. Well, when are we gonna get a Soul Calibur collab in the makeup artist?
Good idea. Let's see.
Yeah, there you go. See, I'm coming up with great ideas. Everyone said do the DC Marvel collab. I wanted to see some comic book characters and everything, and that's going to be the next one. We'll get into that a little bit here soon. But
Sorry, I have done a Soul Calibur cosplay.
Okay.
I just haven't put it up.
Well, maybe you need to do that now after everyone knows that's your
It's
favorite
a little
game.
crazy.
So, what made you start streaming?
Well, okay. So I've been gaming since I was 3 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, and occasionally I'd watch Twitch streamers because that was like the scene. My dad got me into it. My dad's the one that got me into gaming. And so I have this one favorite YouTuber who's also a streamer. His name's Iberleezy. And I started watching his streams and I loved his content. I loved his YouTube videos. His Until Dawn is what got me hooked.
Okay.
So once I watched all his YouTube videos, I'm like, I need something to watch. I need more. So now I'm watching his Twitch streams. And I'm like, I can kind of do this.
Right.
So I'm playing games and I'm like, I'm actually be really great at this. So I just decided to take it up one day. I know how to do all these things.
Right.
I know how to make the overlays. I know how to make Twitch and all the socials. I can do that. So I just decided to do it, and here I am.
Well, we're so happy to have you. Believe me, it's amazing to have you in this group. We sit there and talk about the fact that you work in as a costume tech.
Yeah.
We'll make sure we say that the right way. You love the gaming and you love streaming now. Where did the makeup artistry come into play? Was that before the streaming and everything? Did that go hand in hand with the costume, or was that something that you started watching your YouTube videos and stuff, and you're like, I think I can do that too?
Okay. So as a girl, I've obviously dabbled in makeup.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Which funny story. Before I became a costume designer, I started off as a fashion designer. So makeup is part of that.
Okay.
And growing up, I always liked more. Right? You think basic eyeliner. No, I always did my makeup a little more. I did rainbow eyeshadows, whatever. Right? So it was just like normal everyday makeup.
Okay.
And then watching like Project Runway and stuff, you see how they take it even farther. I'm like, whoa, that's so me.
Right.
So the costume and stuff kind of comes in. And then I put up a costume design minor, and then that opened up the chances for makeup classes for stage and screen. So that's when I really, really got into makeup, because I got to take classes that taught me how to make makeup for theater, that taught me how to make it for normal, that taught me how to do corrective, and then I also got to do a lot of special effects. So now I have all this stuff, and I'm like, I'm creative. So I'm an art kid. I love painting on every surface possible. So being able to paint on myself is just another canvas is how I see it. So that's
Right.
how I see the makeup side of things.
Absolutely, I can totally see where you would go for that direction and how it would all come to pass, and it's just amazing how you can loop everything back together like that.
Yeah.
I want to get to this question just because it'll go away if eventually. They don't say forever, but Rabble says one brand of clothing for the rest of time. Which one?
A brand of clothing? I'm not a very brand person when it comes to clothing. I wouldn't say a brand. I don't know. A brand of clothing. What do I like to wear? I like very cutesy online stuff. Like rosegal.com used to be my website. Romley used to be my website.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really have a brand. Okay, yes, I'm a designer, but I'm not like that kind of designer that has to wear the hottest brand of all time.
Right.
I don't have that Gucci purse. That's not.
No, I totally get it. What about this? What about a type of clothing that you could have for the rest of your life?
Tough. I'm a tomboy, but I'm a girly tomboy. So it's a cross between a dress or a skirt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sundress?
Fun dress.
Pop Notes Art says, if you could do the costume design for one Disney film that's not on Broadway, which one would you do and why?
If you could do it for one Disney, oh, that's easy. Anastasia. Which, oh wait, you said that's not on Broadway. It just hit Broadway. One Disney film that's not on Broadway. There's so many. Frozen just hit Broadway, which I would never even do. Y'all already know I hate Frozen. So I'm sorry.
Do the kids hate Frozen though?
They're not allowed to watch Frozen.
Nice.
One Disney film. Well, my favorite Disney film would have to be Emperor's New Groove. So hell yeah, that's what I would have to do. If I could do a costume design, it would be Emperor's New Groove.
All right.
Love that movie.
Emperor's New Groove is so underrated, I think. I loved it when it came out. You know, I love that movie. Let's see. Mrs. Rabble says, question, what size battery does your smoke detector need?
You know what? I told myself, go find this smoke detector and try to do something, and I forgot. I'm sorry.
Oh, man. And I thought it was taken care of, too, and it wasn't. Just, you know, cause as soon as I saw that, then all of a sudden it was like I was hearing it at that point. I think because of all the... Because for those of you that don't know out there, it's a constant joke with her, too, with in our admin meetings that we would hear it chirp. And Kayleigh's dog goes nuts because they can hear it through there. So it's just the running joke. And I think we've heard it so much that we just kind of... It just goes away for us. I don't hear it anymore. So I didn't hear it really until I saw the question from Mrs. Rabble.
All right, I'm sorry.
TaketheKrown says, soon my brand will be the greatest of all time.
Oh, I'm working on some things.
Sloppy ass, would you rather design for a movie, theater, or TV?
Movie, theater, TV. So not movie.
Why not?
Well, one, it's very, very, very hard to get not cast, but hired to work a movie.
Mm-hmm.
And the chances that you get to be the costume designer are extremely, extremely hard. One, you got to be in the union to really be seen.
Right.
And you got to have connections. So, and like movie, yeah, it's cool and all, but it's like that one movie. And the director is king, which like is always my life. The director always has to say so, but the difference between a theater director and a movie director is huge.
Right.
Two different personalities. Like I love my theater directors. Me.
Well, I'm sure there are high maintenance theater directors, but I'm sure there's more high maintenance more movie directors that are high maintenance than theater directors.
Yeah. I think I would go with theater,
yes,
right? A movie, theater, or...
Yes, Em, it's a white noise to her now. And Spuds just said, now I hear the smoke detector. I didn't even notice it before.
You were probably used to it from my street.
What's one game you would love to design for and why? DJ wants to know.
That's a good question.
Soul
That's a-
Calibur? Soul Calibur, what, 12 or whatever they're on right now?
I think it is 12. That's the next one, I think. Or 11. 12 or 11. What game would I love to design for? Honestly, anything that has a really developed character line, good graphics so you can see all the detail.
Right.
I think that has really intricate looking characters, right? So like, like Fortnite. I know. But being able to design all those skins would be really, really, really cool.
Right. I could see that.
Right? But like, no, that's not it.
That's the only cool thing about Fortnite is the skins.
That's the only
all the different skins you can get for it.
I don't know. I would love to do something new, but I'd be up to designing any game. Any game.
Boosted says Mortal Kombat with a question mark.
I mean, sure. Mortal Kombat has a very set style, or like now they're like taking characters from movies that are already made and pulling them in versus creating new ones.
Right.
Yeah.
Which I don't know. I always liked when they brought out new characters, not just pulled, like you said, pull stuff from movies like they have been. What the hell was the new one that they just pulled? Oh,
Predator? I think it was Predator.
Yeah, it was Predator. Yeah, they pulled Predator. No, wait, there was one more. No, there was somebody else that just came out.
Oh, Spawn? Was that the new one?
Yes, Spawn. That was it. Yeah. No, he's got a great look.
He does. I can't lie. They all have great looks. I can't lie.
Right. Would you ever design costumes for a 2D fighting game like Street Fighter?
That's interesting. I don't know if I would get the chance to work on that because that is 2D and that would probably go straight to the graphic design team versus like a little costume design. Granted, I do graphic design, but someone else would probably get that.
Right.
I would be down to do that too. That'd be fun. I would love to design a game, period. Listen.
Yeah. Wolf's Realm says Final Fantasy 20 costume designer Madly.
Please let him know. Email him.
So, we'll take a break now that we got through a lot of those questions and everything. By the way, Take the Crown, thank you for the gifted sub to Spectre. Really appreciate it. So, you said you're a full-time mom. How do you balance, because I want to know this, how do you balance work, Supforce, your personal streaming and makeup artistry, and the kids?
How do I do it? I don't know. I just do. I like being busy.
Mm-hmm.
I have times for everything. I know I can stream when the kids are sleeping, or now they don't sleep as much anymore. So I know they can play down here with me. I can stream at the same time and they'll kind of work it out.
Right.
When it comes to working, I'm not working full time at a theater. It's more things come to me and I make them and I ship them out.
Right.
Or I take personal requests, or I do commissions. So that's kind of how I balance. I don't know. I just do it. I'm used to having a full plate. Growing up, I've been an athlete, so school, practice, eat, sleep.
Okay.
So I've always had something. I'm always in clubs. I'm always in some leadership program. So I guess I'm just used to being busy and having very little time for myself.
Right.
I don't have a social life anymore. I don't get to go out, unfortunately, as much as I used to or as much as I'd like to, which is okay.
Right.
I like being at home and chill.
Yeah. Especially in today's day and age, it's better to stay home now.
Oh, yeah.
So how, and you don't have to answer this if you don't want to, how old are the kids now?
They are 1. They are almost 2. They'll be 2 in June.
So you still got about probably 7 years before you're kind of like, yeah, just go over there and play.
Yeah.
I remember those times where, now once my daughter got older and stuff, it was like I could game a little bit more because she was kind of on her own and she was like, hanging with me was not the cool thing to do, and I want to do my thing.
Yeah. And they're boys, so like I don't have to worry about like the teenage girl thing. Thank God. I want a girl, but not anytime soon.
Right. So I want to circle back to something here real quick. You said you're an athlete. What did you play in school?
Oh yeah, so so tennis runs through my blood. My whole family. Hey, like,
Yes. I played tennis all 4 years of high school. That was my sport. I played tennis and soccer in high school.
Go.
I
I
know.
wish I
Looking
had
at me, everybody's like, "What position did you play in football?" And I'm like, "No,
what.
listen. I was 4'11", 125 pounds up to my junior year in high school. Between my sophomore and junior year, I shot up and everything. But I played soccer and tennis were my sports, so I'm big into tennis. Andre Agassi was my dude.
Oh man, no, listen. I can go on about all of them. But so I high school I played. So growing up, I played tennis.
Okay.
I kind of let it go, which I'm very sad because I wasn't like the best. I probably wasn't gonna make it big, but I was good enough. Um, but I played volleyball high
Okay.
school 3 years, and then my last year, my senior year, is when I kind of swayed away from volleyball and I went full time color guard. So since then, I've been doing color guard my whole life.
Okay.
All up into college, even now, I can do world class, which I don't have to be in anything.
Nice. Yes, Federer. Federer is awesome, but he's no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. People talk about Federer, and I think Federer is great. He's great in this day and age, but still, and I'm an Agassi guy. Pete Sampras. Pete Sampras was the guy. I don't care what anybody says. Pete Sampras was the dude through the 90s and the early 2000s, man. I know Federer's breaking records and everything else, but I don't think that the quality of the field is as good as back at those times. Because I mean, you go back in the 90s, mind you, I'm 43, so I'm older. You had Pete Sampras, you had Andre Agassi, you had Michael Chang, you had who's the other guy? There's another big one. Shit. He's an American.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. The bald guy, right?
No, he had curly hair. He had like short curly hair.
Short curly hair. That might be too old for me.
Oh my god. I gotta look it up. Tennis.
But speaking of tennis, have you seen that one ball boy who runs into the wall trying to get the ball?
Yes. Yes. And he just turns around and looks back and is like,
nothing happened. Like what?
Right. Let's see. Biggest tennis stars of the 90s. Jim Courier. That's who I was thinking of.
Oh.
Jim Courier. And then on the girls' side, I love Steffi Graf. I loved her. Martina Navratilova, I think. Sort of. Close.
Just try.
Yeah. And Gabby Hernandez, there's... Dude,
There's so many.
That's what I'm saying, though, is like now you have what? You got yourself Maria Sharapova, you got the Williams sisters. And I mean, I know you got some up and coming youngsters, but I mean,
I'm like, I don't care for the youngsters. If I'm being honest, I don't.
But you really don't have anybody that's like, you're like, oh, I mean, you go, like I said, you go through the 90s, you can go boom, 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 boom. You can just start rambling off people, whereas now, I mean, I know there's other ones out there and that, but there's no like household names other than, those big three. I mean, I know there's others in that, like I said, but I really think part of it.
Iconic.
Right, exactly, iconic. But I mean, Americans really aren't huge in tennis right now, and I think that's part of the problem, too.
I mean, if we're being honest, Americans aren't going to be the top tier tennis players.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely going to be overseas people.
Right.
That's just how it is. It's just how it's going to be.
I never met a person that can name tennis players, is what Rabble says. Well, you just met two.
Well, hello.
Like I said, I could keep going with tennis in the 90s. I mean, I would sit there and get up early and watch Wimbledon all the time.
Oh yeah. I also had a chance to go one time too, and I'm so mad I couldn't go.
What?
My uncle is a professional tennis player. He's gone. He's competed. He's now coaching.
Right.
I'm so mad I missed it. I'm so mad.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy that you had the chance and you didn't take it. Oh.
Yeah. And we have Bright Florida every year. I know it hurts.
It does hurt. That hurts so bad. Oh, my heart hurts for you.
Okay.
So, and other thing too is that tennis is a great workout too. I don't care what anybody says.
Full body. It's not just upper body. It's lower.
Yep.
It's core. It's all it.
I mean, yeah, I get when people look at others playing tennis and they're just sitting back in the baseline, just hitting the ball back and forth. But if you're really going into it, running up to the net and doing volleying and coming back and trying to get the lobs, I mean, it's a freaking workout for you. It's a cardio workout.
Oh yeah.
America prides baseball above all.
Ooh.
Not, I don't think anymore, Crown. I really don't. I don't think baseball is America's sport anymore. I really think it's football. And at one time, it was going to be NASCAR. NASCAR was coming on, but then they fell off. But I really don't think baseball is anymore. I think baseball is, with especially in today's day and age where people want instant gratification and want stuff now. I got to have it now.
Yeah.
Baseball is awesome to go to in that, but it is.
I was about to say that.
It's boring to sit there and watch it on TV. It really is. Unless you're really into it, it's boring to watch. I'm into baseball. I can sit there and watch it and be fine with it. But majority of Americans, they'll watch baseball and it'll just be boring, especially the youth. They want that instant gratification. Football has a decline in people playing it, and viewers has, but I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to get into why, because that'll spawn a whole other conversation in that. We're not going that route. But I will say sports as a whole is going down, I think, because I think people are finding other things to do, which is fine. But
I think for hockey's kind of getting swept under the rug a little bit.
Yeah, well, it's because honestly, and I'll say this till the cows come home, they took fighting out of hockey. I mean, yeah, you can still fight in it, but everything, but it's cost.
Like one punch you're done.
Yeah, they don't let people go. Like you don't have like big brawls and everything else. And that's what people loved hockey, was just the smashing up against the boards. And next thing you know, there's a fight breaking out in that, and you're not going to have that anymore. Just said a thing out trying to encourage kids to play more because people aren't playing due to concussions and all the other crap. Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, now, yeah, the technology now and the equipment is better than it ever has been, so that's pretty cool. But Crown said it earlier, and it's been coming out all day today. There's been just like little bits coming out here, and I don't know if you saw it, Madly, but the March Madness tournament, NCAA just announced probably about a couple hours ago, no fans in the stands for any of the games now.
No fans.
They're going to be playing in empty stadiums. All of the games, all the conference tournaments now are going to that, and the NBA owners are going to make a decision. It'll come out on Thursday that they are leaning towards no fans for the rest of their games either, because of coronavirus.
That's crazy. That sucks.
It does.
That's the whole entire world.
I don't think I've never seen this. The only thing that I've ever seen close to it was it 2 or 3 years ago with the Baltimore riots, and the Baltimore Orioles canceled their game against, I think it was the Red Sox or somebody, and then they played it the next day, but they played it to an empty stadium, nobody in the stands. So it's like every crack of the bat, every foul ball that hit a seat, you'd hear it all, and it was weird. And I think it's going to be really weird to watch, because I don't know how much you watch college basketball at all.
A lot. I haven't been this much this year, but normally a lot.
Okay, but you do. So you do get it, that the excitement and everything else, especially the NCAA tournament. They originally said, they came out. The Ohio governor said, we're banning fans from the Ohio NCAA tournament games. Nobody's going to be able to go. So it's like, okay, once that happened, they had to do the rest, because as well as anybody who watches it, that the fans being into the game and cheering somebody on will help the underdogs in that, and now they don't have that. So it's like, I'm telling you, you had to go across the board and say, okay, to make it fair, no, you can't have any fans in any of the stadiums, because it's not fair to somebody playing on the West Coast that has a stadium full of fans and somebody that's playing in Ohio that has nobody in the stands. There's a big difference to feed off of the crowd's energy in that, and you don't have it.
An area that has cases of the virus that have no fans, I mean, I guess that makes sense to just do it there where there's no fans, versus everywhere.
but I get the fact that they have to make it across the board because it's unfair to the other teams that you don't have that. But it's interesting because we've never seen anything like this before, and I guarantee you now that if the NBA is going to do this, you're going to see the NHL follow suit. They're going to clear out the stands because how can you do that? You can't. And then you're going to see Major League Baseball do the same thing. It's going to happen to where there's not going to be any fans in the stands, and it's just going to be freaking weird. It's just going to be like
a rehearsal. It's going to be like practice.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's going to be. And I think it's going to be weird for the players too. I think you're going to see the quality go down too of the product.
They're not going to care. There's probably not going to be any fighting.
Right.
Like it's going to be boring.
Weird. Okay. So we got a little bit off topic, which is that's what I love about this pod is that we don't have a agenda that we stick to. We go wherever the conversation takes us. So we're gonna reel it back in and let's talk about you in Supforce. What initially? First of all, how did you come to us in Supforce? Who brought you over?
A lovely Marina. She went and spammed my Instagram, and I was like, oh, cool. Let me send her a DM. I was like, hey, thanks for all the love, fam. And then she started speaking Supforce with me, and I'm like, oh, man, now she's going to make me join the Discord. I know how that is. Like, she's really nice, and she's going about this the right way. So I was like, okay, I'll give it a chance. So I joined.
Right.
Thanks to Marina. Everybody thanks Marina.
Yay, Marina. Thank you so much for bringing her in, Marina. She is unbelievable, and I know I speak for everybody by saying that.
Aw, thanks.
So, what is the best thing you've seen so far in Supforce in your eyes? What have you seen that you're just like, oh my god, this is how it works. This is the way it should be.
Yeah, it's how we do it. It's the whole family aspect. Like coming in day one, I'm like, okay, this is a cool setup. It's a lot, but it's cool. But being here and seeing the connection, seeing genuine support, not even like support for like boost, not even for that, just like being there for another streamer and having a good time and getting to know them. What I've taken from it is that I've gotten to know so many of you and that I can help you guys. That's why I love being a mod, because I love helping people.
Right.
And it's the best way I can help all you guys.
Well, I would venture to say that the mods are some of the most important people in Supforce because you're readily available, and especially you're there all the time helping out anybody that needs it, and is just right on top of things, which I don't see how you can do it with everything else that you got going on in your life, woman. I can tell you this is in a reenactment of Madly. No, stop hitting each other. No, come on.
I was like, oh, okay, it's fine. Because I'm screaming, Ricky, stop.
Don't you need a nap?
Here's some sugar.
Right, exactly. You're just getting to run around in circles real quick, and then all of a sudden they just done. What's some of the things that you would like to see in the future of Supforce? What do you want to see on the horizon, like an idea or anything that you have that you want to see come to fruition?
What do I want to see? I want us to get bigger. I would love to see us hit partner, which is gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna happen soon.
Absolutely.
I don't know. I would love us to be able to help on a greater scale outside of the Discord, outside of all our platforms. I think it would be cool if we had our own con, a Supforce con, because there's so many of us.
Right.
Just like an annual meetup, because everyone in the Discord is very close, and we're like a family. We really are. So many of us try and meet up with each other. So I think, just a way for us to connect outside of all of this safely.
Right. Yeah, of course.
Still gonna be careful.
Right.
But yeah, that and just being able to do more. It'd be cool to brand ourselves out there and be able to be seen out there. It'd be cool to even have a headquarters. How cool would that be?
Right. Well, we already have Panic Corp, the high rise that is Panic Corp.
Yes.
So what is there something that you see, not necessarily that things are not going the way you think they should in Supforce, but something that you feel that Supforce could improve on?
I feel like it's just a natural thing, but like the little things, but like something we can improve on. I don't know. Maybe connecting on a one-on-one level more with people. I think could be something we can work on. Like just like um actually getting to know each and every one of our members a little better and spreading that out into getting to know people that aren't members.
Right.
I think that is something we could work on as a whole. Everyone.
Right. And for those of you out there that are new to Support Force and you're here watching this pod for the first time, please, by all means, reach out to any one of us, and talk, have a conversation. We and I said at the beginning of this podcast is you get out of Support Force what you put into it. And so don't feel that you're just like, oh, Madly's a mod or Diehard's the D-Live manager, Rabble's a founder, Marina's a founder, I can't, I'll talk to these people over here. Believe me, that's one of the best things about Support Force as compared to other communities is that everybody is accessible. You can talk to anybody on a one-to-one level as a person. Nobody here thinks that they're better than any other person. Okay, doesn't matter. Panic coding all the bots and everything. He doesn't think himself better than somebody who just joined today. Okay, and that's the beauty of Support Force is that nobody is above anybody. There's admin roles just because we need to have some kind of organization, not for any kind of a hierarchy or any kind of power over anybody or anything. It's just you need some structure just to keep everybody reined in. But believe me, everybody is approachable. You can talk to anybody and everybody at any time. Hey, we always joke about it on our calls. 1-800-BITCH-TO-RABS. Everybody seems to DM Rabs when they have an issue or anything and need to get something handled. So that shows you right there. You can talk to anybody. It doesn't even matter. So that's one of the great things about Support Force as well, too, is everybody is approachable. So please make sure you reach out to everybody and talk to people.
Yeah, don't be scared.
So
yeah,
we talked about you. We talked about what you do. Talk about the kids a little bit. We talked about your gaming, your makeup artistry. I do want to talk. I got to bring this up.
Oh, God. I should have gone through that before we did this. I forgot.
We are going to go and find. There is. All right. Well, wait a minute. What's your other Instagram?
I knew it. Arts and Maddie. So Art SNMADI.
Got it. There we go. Okay. So I really want to share this with people because I think. Let me bring this down. This one you did here, where you did Cortana, is freaking unbelievable.
Oh, thanks.
Do we see it on the pod? Can everybody see it? Yeah, I can see it. I see it on the OBS. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think this is amazing. I think this is just top notch and it is unbelievable that you're able to recreate this so perfectly, I think.
Yeah, best work today.
And anybody that says otherwise, I'll fight you. I'll literally fight you.
Do it.
It's spot on, perfect to the eyes, everything. Now, let me ask you, are those your eyes or is that painted on your eyelids?
No. The eyes are 100% edited in.
Okay, all right. Well, it's just amazing how you did it all too as well. And then we look over here at Sombra, from the gaming collab that you guys did.
Yeah, whoop whoop, powder.
Some Overwatch for you.
Yeah.
And of course, Lifeline. If Sloppy's still out there, one of Sloppy's favorites.
That in Bangalore.
And you can see this right here, everybody. This is the collab, the video game collab done by everybody and the makeup artists that we have in Support Force in the Powder Room. They all do just absolutely amazing jobs. Every single one of them did.
It's so fun. and our streamers. It was great to work with you guys too.
Tell me about this one here that you did here. The individual look for Express Yourself Crystals collab.
Oh, so I don't know how to say this word, so I'm gonna say it the wrong way. Nudie branch, which is not how you pronounce it, I know. But so it's like a little sea slug. And I remember seeing this as one of the themes for the month, and I was just like, I'm not doing that. What am I going to do?
Right.
And then I was like, let me try. So I started researching pictures and I saw this one. And I was like, it's so cute. What do? I don't want to just put it on my face or anything like that.
Right.
I don't want to just do an eye look. If anyone knows me, I like going above and beyond. I don't like plain.
Right.
Right. So I was like, oh, I can put it on me and make it look like it's on me, like it's all weird, and not just make it an expression. So that's what I did.
Right. No, I like that because now you're looking like, hey, what's this thing on me?
Exactly.
And here's the rest of them with the collab with everybody.
Yeah, check out everybody.
And then these are sub badges that you've done. Okay. And then, all right. So, Snow and Heat Miser. Okay.
Oh my god, I hate that so much.
Why do you hate it so much?
I don't know. It's a TikTok challenge, that look. So I did it, and like it was so fun to do it, but I don't know how it looked. I was like, I could have done better. What is this?
Well, I like it. I think you did a great job on it.
Thank you.
And then this is just you doing art itself.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty awesome. I like it.
Thank you.
Very, very, very talented there. Oh, and your Sailor Moon drawing.
Yeah, I love Sailor Moon.
And here's your Sailor Moon for the collab, right?
Yeah, I did Sailor Pluto.
So you can see everybody that did their collab here. And that's what I was saying. Make sure that you're following all these ladies too that you can. Make sure you follow Madly. She always posts all of the collabs from the powder room. By all means, you need to keep up on it and see all the great work that all these ladies put out because it is truly amazing, the stuff that they do. I'm constantly amazed every time I go in. Okay.
I get to see them early.
So this is something that you designed here?
Let me look at it. Which one? Yeah. It is a Victorian jacket. It's one of my favorite jackets I've ever made. I slaved over that jacket.
So now, was this for something in the theater, or was this just you doing this just to have it?
Yeah, this was just me doing it. I did a whole Victorian collection. I did a chemise, a jacket, I did a corset.
Nice. Mm-hmm. That is amazing that you can just design this and come up with it. Now, did you stitched all this yourself and put this all together?
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
It's a combination between hand and machine stitching. And is that all I did in that? Yeah, machine and hand stitching.
That is just amazing. This is really cool.
It fits me too. It's custom made to my size.
Ah.
Yeah. I love, oh my god, that's like one of my things. Pattern matching. Oh, that's my thing.
Your paintings are really good too, Madly. I mean, nothing that you're touching is not good. Okay, everything you do is just amazing.
Oh, thanks. The first time I tried Bob Ross.
And they got the Christmas collab.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, Marina. I know you're out there. This one just scares me with the eyes. I'm sorry, it just does. I mean, it's perfect. It's right the way you did it and everything. It's just knowing that that's you. It just frightens me a little bit.
She did it good. I love that she did a gingerbread.
Yeah. And here, which one is this collab? Which collab is this one that's on there?
That was that the abstract one?
Yeah.
Or, yeah. Avant-garde. It was avant-garde.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, because I was like seeing all the other stuff, and then I saw, the Star of David and a dreidel. I was like, okay, was this a holiday one? And then I looked at everybody else, and I'm like, no, it's not a holiday one.
No, because it was during holiday time.
Gotcha.
Yeah. That's why Joe's is kind of Poisonetta themed too.
Colored foil that you did.
Yeah. I love working with weird stuff.
That must be why you're with Support Force, because we're a lot of weird stuff.
But cool weird.
Okay, so let's talk about this.
Aw. Yeah.
Is this
I
art
saw
that you
it.
did, or is this art that was sent to you? Because I see
I
it
did.
says Sub Saturday. Okay.
Yeah, this is something I did when I returned to streaming. Every Saturday, if you subscribe to me, I would make you a cute little art piece that would go on my subscriber wall.
Okay.
So all that is, it's whatever you wanted, I made.
So we know the Yoshi. What's the one on the bottom, though?
It is an ashtray beating up a blanket. That is
Oh my God! Yes. Yep. 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 Yep.
sad. Which is a joke amongst us.
What did
Yeah.
I?
Blankets are better.
Oh, you did a gingerbread house.
Yeah. Oh my god, that stream. That was my birthday stream. This was a wild stream.
And
I
some
know
more
you
of
do
your art that you can see.
Yeah. I do it all. I've got so much portfolio stuff I just gotta upload.
Oh well, is like I said, your art is amazing. Everything that you do is amazing. It's honestly impressive everything that we can see that you do too as well. Like I said, I still, even though you said it, I still don't understand how you balance everything like you do. I I think you should write a book on how you do it.
I don't know about that.
Because I'm sure it would be a bestseller, because multitasking as much as you do would blow a lot of people away, and then they would just be like, I don't know how you do it. So, but I would definitely do that. If everybody, make sure you putting in any questions you have for Madly too in the chat, and we can keep going with that as well. So one of the questions that I have for you is that, what is there a look or a collab or anything that you would love to do that you haven't done yet? Is there anything like you've had stuff in your head where you're like, you know what, God, I really want to do this look, but I really want to make sure I get it like perfect.
Yeah. Um, to top that, it's more of a contest
Okay.
I'm about to do. And that's the Knicks Face Awards. I see it every year, and I'm like, no, I'm not good enough. No, I can't do this. No, I don't have the time. But that is one thing I really, really want to do.
Do I have to pull up your Cortana picture again? I mean, come on. I think you're good enough. I really do.
It's a lot that goes into that contest. It's not just the look. It's social media. You have to make descriptive
Mm-hmm.
videos. It's a lot, but one day I'll do it. One day.
Is it like a certain time every year that they do it?
hmm hmm
When is it?
I can't think off the top of my head, but it's in the fall.
Well, you got about 6 months or
Like
so.
the fall, I believe.
I think you should start getting ready for it now.
I don't know the themes yet.
But you can start getting things together, like getting paints and stuff like that, getting everything ready to go, so that way as soon as you figure out what the theme is, and you can do it, and you do it as the best as we know you possibly can.
Yeah.
And
Get my special effects
damn
though.
well know that Support Force is going to be there to support you on it.
Oh, that would be the coolest thing. You guys have no idea. To have Supforce behind me, and that would be the coolest thing.
Well, there you go. I think you have your answer about what you're going to do in the fall this year. Um,
And you will do it. 2 chances of winning.
Wolfram says, question, what is your favorite or most enjoyable artistic project that you've done?
Hmm. That's so vague. Since you said just artistic, I'm gonna try and keep it to like traditional art. Um, I don't know. I've done so many things. I must favorite or most enjoyed? I don't know. I've done from like window painting to screen painting to making buttons to hand painting fabric. I don't to like, oh my god, so many things. I don't know.
Wolf says any project really.
Any project? Whoa, that's still
All right,
me.
let's do this. What has been your favorite collab that you, or your favorite, or your what you're proud of the most for your collab or your makeup artistry that you've done in Support Force so far?
Okay, for support first. Collab that I'm the most proud of. That was a really hard one. I don't want to say this one. Let me try and think. Ooh, I do love when we did pop art. That was cool. But I think, I'm gonna have to say this one. It's the video game collab. That was definitely my
Yeah.
favorite. I'm a gamer.
Nice. Panic says, where do you see yourself in Support Force in 1 year?
In 1 year, it's a long time from now. This time, where do I see myself? I see myself still in support force.
Well, that's good. Where do you see yourself in Support Force in 1 year? In Support Force?
Still in it. I don't know. I would like to say I would still be a part of staff. Where do I see myself? That's so far ahead. I like when I make goals. I love long-term goals, but sometimes they're hard to think about. Where do I see myself support person a year? I don't know. I see me with a bigger team, bigger, better. I think technology. I see myself being able to use that better. I guess
Right.
because a year I'm sure we'll have something new by then.
Yeah.
So being able to apply that in my position is what I'm meaning.
Okay. I like that. I like it.
I don't know.
Marita says,
Even more.
oh my god, me too. The NYX Face Award is so intimidating.
And it really, really, really is. I have a friend who, if anyone knows who she is or want to look her up, she's an amazing artist. But Makeup Madhouse, she placed top 5, and like we were on a freelance team together. We did freelance makeup together, and she placed top 5. And just hearing her story behind the scenes, how much work that was, like I'm proud of her, but I'm like, ooh, that is a lot.
Right. But she started another new job today. LOL, teaching 1212 how to use Instagram. Oh man, nice. Okay. Marina also says my favorite look to this day is your illusion present.
Really? Thank you. It was the first time I've ever done illusion work, I believe.
Ooh,
I'm not 100% happy with it. I think it came out good.
Right.
But I just know I can do better. That's me. I'm always hard on myself, and I know I can do better.
Oh, we're all our own worst critics. We really are.
Oh yeah.
Panic says one bucket list item.
Ooh, I like that question. A bucket list item. Just one?
Yes.
Oh man. Can I say to travel the world? No, to travel historical sites. All the historical sites when they're on the world. That's a
Okay, you have to. You can only get one historical site before you die. Where you want to go? One.
What? Oh, there's so many. Oh my gosh. I would love to go check out Greece.
Yeah.
I would love to go the cathedral. Oh man. Just to go to Rome. Even like so many historical things here in the US are so cool. I don't know.
Panic says the Mayan ruins for him.
Oh my god, dude. That okay, so that's the whole thing. So pyramid stuff, Egyptian stuff kind of creeps me out.
Okay.
Like I love it. I love the history, but I don't know if anyone else is like this, but I get a weird feeling when I'm around Egyptian stuff too much or if I'm reading into it too much. I don't know what it is.
This is the cats.
No, I don't know what it. So it's like this whole thing about like energy coming from like Egyptian stuff, and I think somehow I just feel that.
Okay.
I don't.
No, I get it. You know, there's stuff that you can't explain that you just get a vibe and you just like, it just makes me uneasy. No, thank you.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, like I would. My dream is always to go to Scotland and Ireland. I really want to go to Scotland because the whole Braveheart storyline resonated with me, and I really loved it. I know there's a lot of fiction in that it doesn't stay true to the storyline, but just to be able to go there and see the statue, see the area where he was kept and William Wallace was kept, like
Hmm.
I really want to do that. And then the other one that not a lot of people know this about me is like I would love to go to Pompeii and
That's like in
just
the back of my head. That's the whole thing with Greece.
I think it'll be so eerie, but just so cool to just be there and just know what happened there and everything, and just I don't know. It's one of those eerie but like
Oh.
really cool things, you know. Like you'd walk in there, and I just think like I don't have any hair, but like I'd get goosebumps and everything. You know, like normal people, the hair would stand up on the back of their neck, like ooh, just to get chills and everything.
Yeah. And we have to go like soon because some of it is deteriorating. Like it's
Right?
becoming less and less and less.
Yeah. Oh, you love Braveheart, do you, Diehard? Well, I have some news for you about that. Hee hee. What?
What?
That it's all. It's. I know a lot of it is not true. I know there's very little bits and pieces of it that are actually true story of William Wallace. I'm not jaded and think that that's exactly what happened. I know that, but just the general story of it and everything else, would love to go there and just see everything. So,
Yeah. I
Boosted
think.
says I usually go to Scotland at least 2 to 3 times a year. Wow.
Wow. Take me with you. Can
Yeah.
I take one time?
She can get somebody to watch the kids.
Right.
That's why you got support force here. They support you, you know. Speak on the phone.
Everyone.
I need somebody to watch the kids. Rabble. 1-800-BITCH to Rabs. I need somebody to watch the kids, Rabs.
Rabs would not take the divorce. He won't even take the Hatchers.
If there was, I got a question for you. If there was one celebrity that you could meet, only one, who would you want to meet?
One celebrity. Wow, I used to know the answer to this. And now that you ask me, I don't know the answer.
Oh,
Can it be a musician?
it could be. How about this? Dead or alive too. It could somebody. It could be
Ooh,
somebody
dead
that passed. Yeah.
Ooh. One celebrity. Oh man, I don't know. One celebrity. Who's an icon to me? Does Lady Gaga count as a celebrity? No, I'm kidding. I won't do Lady Gaga. The Hatchers are here watching. One celebrity. Who do I love? Who's an actor that I love to watch? Danny DeVito is pretty cool. But no, is that who I'm thinking of? No, not Danny DeVito.
I was like short Danny DeVito with glasses and no hair.
No, the other guy. He plays in My Cousin Vinny.
Oh, Ralph Macchio?
Yes. No, wait, no, not
Not the Karate Kid?
Not Karate Kid. Not Karate
Oh,
Kid.
Joe Pesci?
Yeah, Joe Pesci.
No,
Yeah.
there you go. Yeah, Joe Pesci would be there. Boosted, it's not buffering on my end, bro. I don't. It might be something on your end with it. But I have it up on my PC as well as having streaming it, and I don't see any buffering happening. Dude, Wolf really? Wolf Allen said I actually named after him because I'm related to William Wallace through his brother.
Wait, he's related to William Wallace?
Yeah, Wolf's Realm is.
What?
That's pretty awesome, dude.
Whoa. That's cool.
Oh.
That's cool. That's dope.
Hold on, I gotta move this. It's on the wrong screen. That's crazy, dude, that you're related to William Wallace.
That is so crazy. To be like famous, it's crazy.
For me, I would love to. One was always Elvis for me. I would love to just talk to Elvis, but I would really, really love to talk to Frank Sinatra. Just everything that he went through and everything, like through the Kennedy, regime and all that, and trying to help Kennedy get into office and dealing with the mob. I would just love to be able to sit down and talk to him. It just everything that he did with the Rat Pack and that I think would just be amazing.
That's a good one. I would like to sit down with him for that too. Listen, there's so many.
Well, especially back then too, because it was a way different time back then, and
And what they were thinking, or like what if it was even like to be in their shoes. That's why I like the historical stuff, because you can kind of relive that.
right. Oh, for sure. Oh, is anybody out there got any more questions for Madly? Please put them out there. We'll, if we don't hear anything here in the next 5 minutes, then we'll let her get on to her rest of her life. I don't know if are you streaming tonight?
No.
No.
I'm eating some pizza.
Rabble, if you can, please make sure. Let's put all of her links out there again. All of her Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and her merch store, if you can, please. I'd greatly appreciate it. That way you can get some of that fresh merch.
Yee, get it. Oh, if I had it, I'd show it. I think it's right there.
If you could make a makeup product, what would it be? Marina is asking.
Ooh. If I could make a makeup product, I want to say an eyeshadow palette. Yeah, it would be an eyeshadow palette, and it would be a crazy eyeshadow palette. No, like, neutral color story. No, it would have to be like multiple colors, some glitters, some shimmers. Gotta throw in a little highlighter.
Right.
Something with a cool, really, really cool theme.
Okay.
I would love to make my own eyeshadow palette. Oh my god, I wouldn't even touch it. I'd buy one just for me. And then once I can use.
Just have it just sitting there like a glass case.
Yeah.
When somebody would actually look at it, then the light would shine on it, and you'd hear, oh.
Yeah.
Wolf's Realm says #Madly Shadows.
Madly Shadow.
There you go. There you got the name for your product now.
I don't know. Maybe I'd name it The Ceiling. I feel like that's become my brand now.
Holy shit.
What happened?
So Jazz Thunder was postponed, Jazz Thunder NBA game, and breaking news just came out 7 minutes ago. NBA suspends regular season and will use hiatus to determine next steps.
What?
Damn.
Crazy.
This is what I said, is like I was of the whole thing that this is fear mongering. This isn't that bad. We've had this stuff come up before in the past with Zika virus, the mad cow disease, all that stuff. I'm like, okay, everybody's said all this stuff, and it's just like, okay, when this stuff happens with the sports, when like owners are saying, okay, I'm done.
Owners to say it to protect the health of their team.
That's when that it's no. Yeah, I don't care, AV. You can sit there and say in 2002 we had an outbreak of SARS. This never happened. It's never been to this point to where they've canceled sports games. I understand people say sports ball and everything. This is like major. This is major for them to say, okay, you know what? We got to slow this thing down. We got to give scientists, everybody time to take care of this, react, do what we need to do, get supplies, and they're just stopping. I commend them. I commend them for doing this because, the reactions are getting crazy, but it's AV. I'm telling you, there's a reason behind this now. Like I said, I was not a believer of it until all this stuff started happening with sports, because
very safe and sorry.
When people's money, when people feel threatened and enough to where they're like, you know what, I don't need the money right now. I mean, we all know that they could probably, let people in for free and still be fine with their money and everything else. But the fact that they're cutting it and not making any more money off of it, that tells you something right there.
Yeah. And it's gonna hurt too. All these like performances and stuff that's being canceled, it was a lot of money.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not worried about myself because, hey, Rabble. No, I know, but Rabble said it earlier that him and I were talking earlier about it, and we made both made the best career decision, streaming.
Oh yeah.
Because now I'm in here. I don't have to go out. I don't have to be in with everybody else.
We're the smart people.
Right. Well, that's like my daughter who goes to college. She's home for spring break this week. As a matter of fact, I just picked her up today. Her classes went to online classes starting next week. So she's going back on Monday to just grab stuff and bring it home. But they're expecting that to last. one of the other local colleges around here in Michigan, they're done. They said they're all online, including finals, so they're never going back. Michigan State University is done online, except for they'll be back to do finals at the actual university. So, I mean,
Do it online,
yeah,
please. Just go to drive to finals.
yeah. I know that one of the businesses that I'm trying to get into for a job, they're huge. They're a huge company, and they shut their campus down. Everybody's working remotely for them. So, I mean, yeah, it's definitely, there's something to it. Yeah, Rebel says, quick, get your milk, bread, eggs, and hand sanitizer. And don't forget toilet paper.
Uh-oh. Clorox wipes. Yo, we can't find any Clorox wipes in stores here. They're like gone.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, let's travel to the ghetto to get Clorox wipes.
Unbelievable. I saw the meme too where it showed, it said, $50, I got that good Purell, and it's like in like a little dime bag. Forget about the weed and the cocaine now. Everyone's selling hand sanitizer.
Yeah, it was like the jacket, like what you want.
I got your Purell. I got your Bath and Body Works stuff. What you want? I got it all.
I got the off-brand.
You want something scented? I got that here. You want something in a blue? I have that on this side. You want stuff with aloe vera? I got that too. Yeah. Cat vs. Dog just said it. People, let's save trees. Also, people, we need more toilet paper. Oh, man. Well, Madly, I just want to tell you, I appreciate you being here. Why don't you go ahead and take the last little bit here and talk to the people, give any more parting words that you have for them, and yeah, just plug your stuff out there too.
Oh, I don't know what to say. I mean, hi, thanks all so much for being here. Thank you, Diehard, for having me. Being a part of Supforce is like so amazing. Like I can't even. You guys have changed my life. You guys are my social time. You are my friends. I'm always here for you guys. It's an open door. I love each and every one of you. I appreciate you guys. I try and meet all y'all. I'm born ready.
For real.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to say.
Everybody, the links are out there. Make sure you hit her up on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, her merch store. Anything else I'm missing? TikTok? Yeah, TikTok.
I'm on TikTok. Check out my TikTok. Share it, view it, play it every day.
Make sure you hit her up on all those, please, please, please. It's amazing, and yeah, she puts out quality content constantly for you guys. Okay. So make sure that you check it out. Like, subscribe to. You got YouTube too?
Yeah, I'm everywhere.
Yeah,
Facebook,
subscribe to the YouTube. Like and follow over on Twitch to subscribe. Hit them all up. Discord, Cat vs. Dog. Do you? Oh, you know what? I think. Hey, Madly.
I forgot I have a Discord.
No. I think we got somebody here. Cat vs. Dog. Do you stream?
Do you stream? Do you want to stream?
Oh no, Cat vs. Dog has 0 followers, so I don't think they stream mine here. Yeah.
Hi. Nah.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say, we have our Discord for Supforce. I mean, you're more than welcome to join Supforce, join the Discord, and just take up some roles of like PlayStation, Xbox, or PC, and then you can just help support streamers that we have and content creators that we have out there. So just go to discord.gg/Supforce, and you can join the Discord there, and we'll be happy to have you, just to have you support people, It'd be awesome to have you. We have a couple people like that. Yep, exactly. Cool place to meet people and play with, for sure. I was asking if she has a Discord.
Oh, I do have a Discord.
She does have. I don't know if you want to put a link out there. You're more than welcome to, Madly.
Oh, okay. But join Supforce first. Then you can That's the requirement.
For real. But Madly, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. I really appreciate it. You're an awesome human being, and we are so happy to have you as a part of Supforce. And we are truly better for having you too as well. So thank you so much for being a part of this and agreeing to be on the podcast tonight.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. This was fun. I was scared. This was fun.
Yeah, no need to be at all. Everybody out there, thank you so much for hanging out. I really, really appreciate it. Make sure you come back. Rabble and I are going to be playing some Vigor a little bit. I'm going to take a minute to tell you some stuff up, but I will be back live here probably in the next 15 minutes. So make sure you swing on back. Hit up Madly on her Twitch channel too as well. And, you know, like her channel, follow, and subscribe if you really like. So thank you all so much for being out there. And I really, really, really appreciate it. And just remember, everybody, that happiness is a state of mind, peace, love, financial security to all. If you're going to have sex, wear a condom, help control the pet population, have your pet spayed or neutered, and remember, as always, stay blessed. Have a great night, everybody.
Bye. Yay. Oh, the after stuff.
Well, great job, Madly.
Thank you.
You did awesome.
You
And I love doing these because I love getting to know people more. Like, I never knew that you were a tennis player.
Right.
And like I said, I could have kept talking about that forever.
I could show you video. Oh my god, like cassette tapes of like me playing.
Everything changes.
Well, if I could ever find it, I have a picture of me in 7th grade on the middle school basketball team, and I kid you not, I had a perm.
Get out.
I swear to God, I had a freaking perm and everything. I gotta see if I can find it somewhere, and if I can, oh my God, people will have so much fun seeing that. Because I know people have a hard time even seeing me with hair, let alone, you know, with a perm.
Life.
Well, I'm glad. I hope, you know, that you get some more, you know, pub out of this and people come check you out more. I always like to see that.
Yeah. This is so fun. And we're episode 16. That's my favorite number.
There you go. See? Let's see. Yeah, I'm good for a cross-plat for Minecraft tomorrow if we're doing that instead of Brawlhalla. Well, join us tomorrow. We got a Jam put up a realm, I believe.
Life.
I got me. Like over here.
Nobody can see it, but we're voguing over here.
We're having a party. Party of two.
For real. Oh my gosh. Oh.
I don't even know why I do that. I just.
This episode was brought to you by Supforce. Remember, #support.